Here we go. Got ourselves another one. Alright, well, welcome back to Crawlspace Encounters, where you and I get to take a trip into a crawlspace and see what in the world is going on. If you're looking to buy one, my channel is where you're going to find a whole bunch of them. If you have one and you haven't been down there in a while, well, these are kind of things that you can look out for. Anyway, this is a very, very big house. So far I like it. Looks like some water gets into the crawl space when it rains, but it looks like a lot of gravel around the foundation. So there's looks like there's an interior French drain. Obviously there's a well and a sump pump. But water is definitely getting in. I don't know if maybe that sump pump got backed up or it's not working. We'll find that out here pretty soon. But I like this because it's got no, the HVAC system is not down here. There is a ton of mildew. That's all mildew. This house is about 25 years old. Beautiful neighborhood. These houses, you can't even look at them without thinking probably more than that, 800,000. Excellent neighborhood, but these houses, a lot of water. I've been in this neighborhood before, and I've found a lot of termites. There's just some areas where we just find termites, and definitely water. I don't know what they did here. I guess it's just a typical South Carolina grading. Just knock down the trees and just build these houses. Not much else to it, I guess, in their eyes, but you see water is definitely coming in through there. Here's our French drain. A lot of gravel. I like that. This is different. Look at this pipe. Oh, wow. This is the second time I've actually seen this kind of piping for French drain. If you guys have seen this before, let me know. I don't know what the name of this piping is. I know it's got like some kind of little holes at the bottom. Let me see if I can find any. Yeah, there's one right there. It's. I'll be honest with you, I've never seen one completely out of the ground. This is about as far down as I've seen them. Different. You usually see the 4-inch rounded corrugated pipes. I've just second time I've seen this, but I've never kind of messed around. See the holes down there? I guess that's where the water goes in. That's also where a whole bunch of debris is getting in as well. Yeah, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I don't know what the name of that piping is. I ask you guys a lot of questions because keep me from researching a lot of times, and I appreciate that. The things I've got to try to research every day. I do have a pretty forgetful memory. It's about to turn 52, and that's not getting any better. A lot of mildew in here. Look at that. Such a large crawl space. You know, when you get a lot of that humidity in here, it's impossible for it to move, to get out of there. I love these straps. These masons put these straps there for a reason, because I'm guessing the engineer called for it. They never use it. Here's our pipe again. We'll see if that French drain goes all the way around. If it does, I mean, I don't know. There shouldn't be any kind of moisture on top of the vapor barrier. Here's some more mineral deposit here. Oh, you gotta love it when the contractors leave their 2-bys. This is exactly why we get termites in houses. All it takes is one termite to find this, and the rest of the crew is gonna find out. This is the original vapor barrier of the house. The only thing different that they've done here is probably install a French drain. Yeah, other than that, that's about it. like I said, this is a very, very, very nice house. They didn't really keep it up on the outside. That's too bad I can't show you guys pictures and videos of the outside of the homes, but due to privacy to the home and respect, I try to keep that out of there. But there you go. It's all that moisture that comes up right through that clay, comes right up that whole block. A lot of humidity. You can see all that wet. That's all wet. It creates a big old cloud of humid funk. This is where the insulation, that box was the insulation hangers. It's a box of wires. And our beautiful radon pipes. Now these radon pipes are about 10 feet long. I've seen them shorter than that, 8 feet. And they usually have a bunch of holes, like one of those old wiffle ball, cheese balls. But I don't see any holes in this one. So looks to me that it's just supposed to suck air from each end of this tube to help with radon. This is all vented out through the roof. Yeah, there's another piece of wood for some termites to find. There you go. You guys tell me what you think about these radon pipes. Do you think this radon pipe is going to cover about a 2,000 square foot crawl space? Don't know much about radon. I do not do radon tests. This area really doesn't have, that I've heard of, word on the street. Not a very high count on radon. But if I was going to try to protect my house from radon, I don't think that little 10-foot pipe is going to cover this entire crawl space, especially under a vapor barrier that's not even 100% sealed. I don't know. That's something the builders, they throw in and kind of just go from there. Oh, we got some radon pipes. Comes with the house. For $20,000. This is a very, very big crawl space. I mean, it's I can, you know, it's like a cave down here. I don't know. I just not a fan of crawl spaces, man. I'm sorry. You can see all the fungus. Now, these houses were sprayed. You can see that green stuff on the wood. That was like a boram, some borate treatment they did to the wood itself. It was supposed to help with fungus, mold, termites. Some areas where you see it's pretty fresh, you can see it's real green. There's a covered vent. I'd leave these vents open. You want to get some airflow down here for sure. Yeah, definitely always, I'm a fan of especially if you don't have a lot of plumbing pipe or old copper pipes. They just busted a hole in the vent, ran their cables. There you go. And that's probably how the mice find their way in. Chipmunks mess around with your crawl space. Nice big fat snake. See all the debris just floating around. It's just, I don't know. These houses are so pretty. Look at this. Joist hangers. Not a common thing you see in South Carolina. I don't even see these people using joist hangers on decks or anything. To find a joist hanger in South Carolina is pretty rare. But and it was filled with nails too. Because if you do find a joist hanger, they usually just tack one nail in it, so it's not there. I don't know if it's more to help him hold up the joist position. Ay, ay, ay. You can see this is all still some construction debris. So there's their water. All right, so when they make these giant holes for this piping, you can see that the water is coming right on in through that hole. They don't do anything around that pipe to keep water from getting in. A lot of times when it rains, just water just pours right in through that hole, and I don't know. It just doesn't feel like they ever build houses around here to last. This is all, these are, man, this house, like I said, this house is about 25. This whole neighborhood is about 25 years old. I mean, it's a beefy crawl space, man. I mean, you're looking at a bunch of 2x10s, the piers about 10 feet apart, maybe 8. Yeah, more like 10. It's got some modern hot water, cold water pipes. I don't see any active leaks. Look at that. And that's a 4 2x10s supports. I'll tell you what, man. Like I said, this is a very heavy house. It's a 2-story home, all brick. We're talking a lot of weight, but once again, this moisture it's not good. It's not going to, these houses aren't going to last. They are not going to last. You know, that fungus is eventually going to get the best of this house. I mean, plus they're breathing a lot of that stuff in. That water intrusion getting in, it's going to lead to foundation problems as the house tries to settle with the nice moist soil. This is not a bad crawl space. Actually, this is one of the better ones I've seen. Hit that like and subscribe if you like what you see here. My Crawlspace videos. Bunch of water getting in over here too, just pooling up. Helps the channel. Helps me. You know, make a little extra pocket change. Little critter got in here. Not much. Here's some more straps for you. Just, I'm sure the engineer put those straps there for a reason, so somebody can use them, but somebody had to come back and inspect all that stuff. A lot of water did get in here one time. I want to check this French drain out. There you go, that little block is doing a whole bunch. What I don't like about the French drain that I'm already looking at right now is too close to the foundation. Here in South Carolina, you cannot have a French drain too close to the foundation in case you end up having termites. And that whole foundation has to be treated with chemical. You don't want chemical getting into the pipe. And it will. And then it ends up going into the sump pump. It pumps out. Before you know it, the EPA is on your tail. Crawlspace Encounters, I appreciate you. See you in the next one.